All right, want to walk through an operation that I like at signals that run free. They kind of balance recalling ped phases on the main line, but providing quick service on the side street. So right now we're in green on 2 and 6. We have a northbound left, that's southbound, that's northbound, and then your two side streets. So right now with no one around, we're just sitting on 2 and 6 green. I'm going to put a call in on the vehicle on the side street, so 4 and 8 will come up. I'm going to put a call on phase 1 as well. So no ped on phase 4, just the vehicle. Serve the side street and the side street. Now we're going to go to the northbound with the northbound left, but you'll notice calls on 2 and 6 come up. And then, so phase 1 is timing and 6 is timing, but that walk isn't moving. There's a logic statement that says as long as phase 1 is timing to basically push a virtual ped button, now that walk is counting down. Same with the phase 2 walk. Now they will go through their flashing walk together. And now they're not resting in walk, and the reason is because if someone were to come up on the side street right now when there's no one there, even if it's a pedestrian, it instantly switches over. You don't have to wait to end a countdown, so you don't have to wait for a flashing don't walk to come up and end. You'll notice there's a delay on the phase 4 but not on 8. That's just a funky thing with how I'm putting the calls in. When the calls come in through a button in that input, that won't happen. There will be a delay on 4 and 8, and they'll cross call each other. So again, that walk comes up. We're going to serve that walk. If there's buttons, you can place another call on those, and then when this goes away, you'll get another walk. So boom, you get another walk, so you're not really delayed that much. Go to the logic processor. We have 3 logic statements driving this. Logic 1 just says if phase 2 green is off, call phase 2 ped. Same thing for 6. And that's the if phase 1 is timing, set ped detector 9 on. Ped detector 9, so 8 and above are physical wired in connections. 9 and below can be virtual. So 9 is just kind of like a dummy ped button. You could also call 6, but I like to differentiate physical versus virtual using 9 and below. So you'd have to have detection and ped buttons around the whole intersection. In this case, for this particular intersection, we don't, so we come into the options and we say we want phase 6 and 2 to rest and walk. So now when we go to that side street vehicle, the calls will come on 2 and 6, and then that walk will sit there. And I kind of want to walk through the difference of delay here. So we're going to end for so we're in our minimum walk, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now we're resting and walk. So let's say you come up, you push the button. Before you had an instant reaction from the signal. Well, now we got to clear the ped phase. So we got to wait 7 seconds for the ped countdown. It's actually 8 seconds. And we got to wait the yellow. And we got to wait the red. And then we go to our side street. So, you know, it depends on your situation. Sometimes resting and walk is really good for pedestrian delay. Other times it can make things worse. It just depends on the particular intersection, the volumes, the dynamics of how people are moving around there. This one on an arterial but fairly low volume, and no ped buttons for crossing the side street, so we're going to have to rest it and walk, which is fine. And the ped clearance is pretty short, so it's like a 12-second delay. Would prefer it to be as little as possible, but 12 seconds isn't terrible.